Hello, fellow investors. This is Jay Estrada coming at you today to talk to you about the note buying business from banks. I'm going to talk about landlord model versus the note buying model. Two different models. What's the advantages and what's the disadvantages between the two? So let's go ahead and dive in here. This is a simple standard model. Uh, so whatever your concept of what is buying a rental is, this is just a simple standard model. Okay, so the first thing is that somebody goes and buys a house, right? Could be an investor, could be experienced, not experienced, whatever. The person goes buy a house, they're going to become a landlord. It costs them $100,000 to buy that property. Could be apartment or house, single family home, but the point is it's $100,000. So we're going to learn here what the return on investment is based on the landlord model, and then we're going to go to the note buying model. So if the repairs on that property came up to be anywhere between $10,000 and $25,000, we're just going to make the average here $20,000 to bring it up to key, so that way they can put a tenant inside, this property and rent, right, every single month. So if the rent there is $1,200 that the tenant's going to pay, what's the return on investment? Well, you get $100,000 plus $20,000. That's $120,000 on the purchase or the acquisition. So what you do is you get the total amount of months, which is 12, right, times $1,200, comes up to the total of $14,400 in gross income. You divide that by $120,000 acquisition, and you get a 12% interest. I mean, a 12% investment return, right, on their money, minus the cost. What are the costs? We'll talk about that right now. So to get your $120,000 back on your investment and the money that you put in, it's going to take you 100 months to get that money back, $120,000. So what are the costs associated with the landlord model? What's the disadvantage? That you got to take care of the tenants. We don't know how the tenants are going to be. No matter if you screen them, there's good and bad tenants. If the tenant's not there, they don't pay you, you don't make money. There's sometimes the bathroom gets plugged up. You got to send your people out, or whoever, the plumber, to go and unclog it, right? That's an expense. There's trash, contractors. There's other costs associated with taxes. You have to manage that property. That's going to cost money. It could be also a property management company in place, 5-10% to pay them. That's an expense to manage the property for you. Maintenance, and then insurance for liability. So all these costs the landlord has to take care of. 12% return. Let's go ahead and look at the actual note buying model. This is based off of a house, right? From the bank, purchased the note on this house, and the bank pretty much needed, it had $100,000 that the homeowner did not pay back. They stopped paying the monthly payments of $750, and they hadn't paid for 3 years. So whatever the situation, it was a non-performing note, right? Now, we're not going to go into detail. Well, why would you buy a non-performing note when the person can't pay you? That's not the topic today. The topic is, what's the return on investment? That's another topic. We can talk about that on another video. But the point of it is, in this case scenario, the person owed the bank $100,000. We talked to the bank, found the note, right? Because banks do sell non-performing notes. And we purchased it at $20,000. It's a pretty good price. That's 20% of the unpaid balance. That's 40% of the BPO, or the current market value, which is $50,000. The house is worth $50,000. That's 40% of the broker's price opinion. So purchase note at $20,000. What's the return on investment? Well, let's say the homeowner situation changed, or their family, whatever. Some family member came in, they want to help them out, and they continually paid $750 a month. Well, 750 times 12 in 1 year, That's $9,000, right? $9,000 per year. Divide that by $20,000. Your investment, the money that I paid or you paid to buy the note, you're going to get a 45% return on your investment. And you are paid off, or you pay that $20,000 off in 26.7 months. That's a little over 2 years. That's pretty good, right? So what do you not have to worry about versus the landlord model? Remember this? You don't have to worry about tenants. You don't have to worry about toilets being plugged up. They have to take care of that. The homeowner, trash expenses, no contractors, no other costs associated. Taxes, they have to pay that. They have to pay to manage their own place. You don't have to pay that. There's no property management here. You just got to make sure that they're paying on time every month because you're the lender now. There's no maintenance fees. They have to take care of it. They have to keep up their house. It's their house, so they're going to keep it up, right? And they have to pay the insurance. Isn't that a huge difference? The landlord has to pay for all this, or has to take care of all these expenses. And the note model, you don't have to worry about that. Isn't that a great advantage for the note buying model? Wouldn't you like to be part of that if you haven't done it already? So now let's say the homeowner or the family cannot afford $750. Well, then you go back to the homeowner and say, look, I'm the lender now, and what can you pay? What can you pay me so that way you stay in the property? You say, well, I can pay $500 per month. If they pay $500 a month, that's $6,000 in 1 year, right? Based off of 12 months. They pay the $500 every month. It's $6,000. The $6,000 divided by 20,000, and you get a 30% return on your money. And you're going to pay that off in 40 months. You get all your money back, $20,000 in 40 months based off of $500 payments per month. That's 30% return. Which one's better? The landlord model at 12% or the note buying model at 30% even when they're paying less? Matter of fact, think about this. It's $20,000, right? How many more notes can you buy at $120,000? That's 6. You can buy 6 more of these, so that increases your profits. That's 6 more of these. So say if they're paying $500 a month, that's 6 of those you can buy, right? Versus $120,000. So 6 times 5, that's $3,000 a month. That outweighs this by huge amounts. So there's the advantage. You see the advantage? The note buying model versus the landlord model. It's pretty good, right? So my name is Jay Estrada. I wanted to share this video with you today. Whether you're an investor, whether you're new at buying properties, whether you're experienced, and so forth. I'm looking to invest with others in this. I'm looking to bring on other investors and so forth, so we can all make money together, or you can buy the notes from me directly. So my name is Jay Estrada. Number is 623-326-9529, 623-326-9529. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you.